Welcome to the BTG180 official company overview. My name is JR and I'm going to be your host here for the next couple minutes talking about an amazing program. Now in this video we're going to talk about the BTG Ambassadors Club, where we're turning lives around. The company was founded July 4, 2012, but in 2014 BTG went global. So from all over the globe, from Miami to Moscow, Bangkok to Baltimore, Manila to Montana, and even Rio to Rhode Island, BTG180 is now making a difference in children's lives. Now we have a revolutionary compensation program that was just upgraded called Revenue Shared Squared, and we're going to spend a lot of time today talking about this amazing concept around this amazing program that helps underprivileged and orphan kids all over the world. Now, three things that we want to take in consideration when we're reviewing this opportunity is: one, it has global appeal to over 100 countries. Now, the revolutionary compensation program called Revenue Shared Squared is a program that not only do we tie in the world, but we revenue share all over the globe. And one of the favorite things for me is very part-time for the average person and super simple so they can become successful. Now before we go any farther, we got to kind of get the disclaimers out of the way, and it says if you make a purchase from BTG180, you're purchasing an e-commerce subscription or you're purchasing BizBucks to use for purchasing products and services. You're not purchasing stock or any other form of investment or equity. You must actually use the BizBucks that you purchase or give them away as samples to help grow your business. Affiliates who present our products to others in a misleading manner or in a way that leads the buyer to believe that he or she is making investment or purchasing equities will be terminated, and all commissions and awards will be forfeited. Buyers must read the entire How It Works sections on the company's website and the legal disclaimers. Automatic translations are provided for your convenience. However, the English terms and conditions are authoritative and binding. If there's ever a conflict in meaning between languages, the English version shall be considered authoritative. To save time, I'm not going to read through the disclosure. If you'd like to do so, please feel free to stop the video now. Now, it's important to know the company's goal, and that's to become the largest company in the world that helps underprivileged and orphan kids. You know, it's a big problem on a global scale because there's approximately 150 million orphan children in the world. Now, our product line is too diverse to go through, so to save time, I'm just going to focus on the BTG penny auctions, which you can find at btgpennyauctions.com. So instead of trying to sell people products and services, we offer entertainment and savings. Now, how an auction works is it takes bids, in our case BizBucks. Now remember, this is going to be offered in 100 countries, so let's do a quick breakdown. The retail BizBucks are for those people who just want to play the auction where every bid helps a kid, but they're not looking to make money or start a home-based business. We have a price of 65 cents for our BizBuck, which matches the retail price of the largest auction in the world that's operating out of 6 countries. Now remember, our model is going to be operating out of 100 countries. So the subscription BizBucks is up next. This is the subscription that each person as an affiliate subscribes to each and every month, but they're only 50 cents. And we'll show you how to get these free. Now these not only used in the auction, but they can also be used in the BTG Mall. Now the Premier BizBucks has 3 options. You can use it in the mall, you can use it in the auction, and it also counts towards your account balance, which is part of a revenue stream called the Daily Revenue Pool. If you're unfamiliar with an auction, this is a way our company can offer hundreds, even thousands of different products and services each and every day to cater to the world. Now this can range anywhere from an Apple iPad all the way to automobiles, where the winners get to save up to 90% or more off of retail. So let's take a look at a certified winner here. We see it's an LG TV with all the bells and whistles. The retail price is normally $700. We see here that the winner got it for under $4. Now how can that be possible? Well, every time somebody purchases a bid and puts it into the auction, so to speak, it only drives the price of the product itself up a penny at a time. There's a timer on every auction for only 15 seconds. If there's a new bid, the timer's reset, which means the auction can last for just 15 seconds, and I've seen it in many cases go on for many hours because it's a lot of fun and very entertaining. All depends on the traffic of the people that are participating in each individual auction. Let's take a look at some certified winners here. We see Apple iPads to gift cards to jewelry to furniture, and pretty much sky's the limit when it comes to putting products into the auction. BTG180 selects the most sought after products on a continuous basis. We see here the retail prices in red, we see the winner's price in green, and the savings they get right below that. Now if we were to take into consideration that the price of the product only goes up a penny a time, and then we calculate how many BizBucks went in for these 5 products, regardless of which BizBuck is used, we see here that the company turns a very hefty profit, and the winners still get it, in this case, for somewhere between 82% and an amazing 98% off. Now the good news is all affiliates can share up to 60% of the net revenue, giving us a win-win formula for everybody participating. Now there are two simple steps to set up your websites and purchase your initial BizBucks. The first is what we call the business in the box. Now there are 4 selections. Regardless of your choice, the company is going to set up all your websites and give you a custom URL. Now if you take a basic, standard, and advanced package, then we see here that this determines how many premier BizBucks we get to use in the auction. It sets our reward points. It gives us a percentage of the retail commission we can earn when people buy stuff from our websites. And the most important thing here is you're going to find out in the later slides that we have a matching bonus program. So determining on your account balance or which package you pick, you will earn somewhere between 10% all the way up to an amazing 100% matching bonus on what we call mentor matching bonuses. Now you can start at any package and upgrade, but if you'd like to capitalize on the program because we pay our commissions out on a day-to-day basis, the wisest move is to select the highest package possible. Now the second choice is to take a monthly subscription package. Now this ranges between $10 up to $250. Now the great news here is if you get 4 people with the same package or higher, the subscription package becomes free of charge, and you still get the BizBucks each and every month, so you can go continually pay the auction. Now this being a part-time and super simple business, it only takes 2 customers to earn multiple streams of income. But if you have just 4 affiliates, you can achieve the highest level of success with our program. Now think about that. We're going into 100 countries. It only takes 4 people for you to achieve the highest status of income in our company, which is called Presidential Elite. Now we have enroller bonuses, elite expansion bonuses, mentor matching bonuses, daily cash rewards, community bonus pools, mentor pools, visionary pools. There are 7 VIP pools and much, much more. Now in the revenue shared squared, we take up to 60% of all the revenue that we're generating, and we go ahead and divvy that up to the affiliates. Now the top 40%, after the company's expenses, all that money left over is going to go to children's causes. Now we see here on the left, this is the daily income that people can generate. So this fast start cash includes enroller bonuses, elite expansion bonuses, mentor matching bonuses, and daily cash rewards. Here we see on the right is a series of pools ranging from the community pool all the way to Presidential Elite. Now the uniqueness of revenue shared squared is we're only going to build out 2 teams, so this can take anyone from 0 to the amazing Million a Year Club. So let's start from the beginning. As we put somebody into the system who selects a business in the box package, we're going to get 15% commission regardless of how we started. Now at 15% times the package, if we take the $250 to $2,500 packages, that means we're going to get somewhere between $37.50 up to $375 when the person enrolls. When the funds have cleared, this money is available the next day for withdrawal. Now as quickly as humanly possible, because we're only going to establish 2 teams moving forward, you want to get your second person as quickly as possible. So you get another 15% of the enroller bonus, but then you're automatically put into the community bonus pool. So this is very exciting because that's how simple it is to start participating and receiving revenue from revenue shared squared. Now from here we want to go ahead and put our third person in. We get another 15%, and this creates what we call a mentor team. Now this is very important, and it's pinnacle in our program because a lot of things happen when mentor teams are established. Now from here we want to go ahead and assist our people to become successful and duplicate the process. When their team accomplishes 5,000 in group volume, then we're going to be qualified for the mentor bonus pool. So remember, these pools are sharing revenue with everybody all over the world. So the teams that we're talking about are just qualifiers when it comes to the community through Presidential Elite pools. This is a very exciting kind of concept here. Now there is a 50% rule for the pools. 50% needs to come on one side versus the other. But remember, that has nothing to do with all the bonuses we're about to cover. So our goal now is to establish our 4th person. Now this is another 15%, right, because we're trading time for money there. But once we've established our 4th person, this starts our lead expansion team, and the fireworks can really go off. Now you're not limited to 4. You can put as many people into the system that belong to your lead expansion team. Now the highest title is called Presidential Elite. And what I like to say is the more elite expansion team members you put into the system, the quicker you can get to Presidential Elite. Now remember, this is all driving volume. So when the team gets to 12,000 group volume, then we get into the visionary pool. And if we have a subscription of $250 or higher, at the time we reach visionary, there's a special bonus for people who have accomplished visionary status or higher. So let's talk about the elite expansion bonuses. So we're going to just put the mentor team we've accomplished on hold for a second and talk about the elite expansion bonus. This is very exciting because what happens is we're going to take the 4th person, we're going to isolate them and move them to the side. Now this is only for illustration purposes only. Remember, they still belong to the same 2 teams. So when the Elite Expansion member creates a mentor team of their own, remember this is all still going down to 2 teams, then 20% of all of the orders of the business in the box are coded to us. So that's a very exciting thing. Now it doesn't stop there, because with the first 3 and any of those 3 that get 3 and create a mentor team that creates a mentor team that creates a mentor team, this continually go on, and this is unlimited in scope. So this is very exciting, because obviously 20% of all the orders can add up really quickly. So this is unlimited. So to go ahead and expand upon that, so let's go ahead and do a quick analogy. And remember, this is for illustration purposes only, no guarantee of income. Every mentor team created by our Elite Expansion team, in essence, going to create between $150 and $1,500 if they're choosing between the basic, standard, and advanced packages. So remember, this is driving the 2 teams. But once again, you're not limited just to the 4th person. This can happen on your 5th person you put into the system, the 6th person, the 7th person, and as many people as you'd like to put into the system. As they create Elite Expansion teams, every mentor team is going to create between $150 and $1,500. So let's put a dollar amount behind that, just a quick illustration. Once again, no guarantee of income. Let's say 2 standard packages and an advanced package was selected from the first mentor team of our Elite Expansion team. So that's $900. And let's say they duplicate the process again. That's another $900. And all this can be done on a part-time basis. Now remember, this is unlimited in scope, and it's driving the volume down both organizations that we have if we've got somebody on our Elite Expansion team on one side versus the other. Now remember, you can have as many people in the system personally as you want. So what does that mean when it comes to our mentor team? Well, this is even more exciting, because our own personal mentor team, we're going to get a mentor matching bonus. Now, depending on how we started or where our account balance is, we're going to be able to earn 10% up to 100% on all the Elite Expansion bonuses created from our mentor team. So remember, this can be very exciting, because if you find yourself to be at the 2,500 or higher commitment, or worked your way up there, if you help somebody go out and make $1,000, you match them $1,000. If you help them earn $10,000, you get a match of $10,000. So these people are incredibly important. Obviously, it is not limited to the first 3. You get the Elite Expansion bonuses from the first 3, the first 3 from the 4th person on, and then of course your first front 3 is going to help you accomplish 100% matching. So here, teamwork is paramount, because everybody's trying to help everybody. Now remember, all this volume is driving down the pool, so we want to talk about that, because every business in the box has a subscription package. So remember, to get into the community pool, it only took 2 people, and then as those teams start to power down because of all the fast start cash, it drives us up the ranks, so to speak, up to the point even an average person can accomplish Millionaire Club status. So let's talk real briefly about the subscription bonus pools. Now this is the most powerful form of revenue sharing of all time, because it encourages team sales, because we're taking the subscriptions from all over the world and we're putting into a series of pool, and every leader will assist every leader because it helps them increase their bottom line. So remember, on the top 40% after company's expenses, all this money left over is going to children's causes. So once again, to get into the community pool, it just took 2 people. But we remember, if we put a 3rd person in, this has established our mentor team. When we put our 4th person in, this accomplishes the Elite Expansion bonuses. So with that said, the more people we personally put into the system, the higher our community pool check will be. When it comes to the mentor pool, we know that we had 2 people to be in the community pool, so we only have to add a 3rd person. Of course, that completes our mentor team. Now, if we were to use the $250 benchmark as an example, it would take then 20 global ambassadors to achieve mentor status or 5,000 group volume. Obviously, take more people at the lower packages. Now, the only difference between the community pool and the mentor pool, besides having 3 people, is we need to have a $50 subscription package to qualify. Now when it comes to the visionary pool, we know that we already had 3 people to accomplish mentor status, so we only have to add that 4th person, and then of course our group volume needs to be at 12,000, and our subscription now needs to be 100. But with these higher commitments, really is not that big of a deal, because we're already successful in the program. So now we commit more, we get more. So remember, the 4th person start our Elite Expansion bonuses, so the fireworks go off with the matching and the Elite Expansion bonuses themselves. If you have the wisdom to have a $250 subscription versus $100, there will be a special leadership bonus for visionary and higher. Now from here, the only thing left is to go through the VIP pools 1 through 7, and it's simply volume. So remember, it only took, if we use the $250 subscription package, 2 people to be in the community, 20 to be in the mentor, 48 to be visionary, and then of course we need to have a $250 subscription package from this point on. But remember, now you get 4 people with the same package or higher, it becomes free. And this ranges between 120 and 2,000 people if they were at the 250 subscription package. But the income here changes a person's lifestyle. So if we look at VIP Pool 5, which is right here at 600 people, you're flirting with the 5-figure a month income just from the pools, not counting the coding money that we talked about earlier. Now when you get to VIP Pool 7, you're going to be flirting with the top 1% money earners in the country. Crazy as it seems, because this is a revenue shared squared program. When you hit presidential ambassador status, if that day occurs, then the company is going to award you with a brand new car. It's either going to be a Porsche Carrera convertible or a Mercedes CLS 550 AMG. This is not a lease program. The car's yours to keep. The company hands you the keys and the title. And they also give you a $10,000 shopping spree at Neiman Marcus. From the second quarter on, there's a $100,000 lifestyle bonus, and this is paid quarterly, so there's 4 quarters in the year. So in addition to all the community, mentor, the visionary, and the VIP pool status, this up to $400,000 a year bonus is in addition to that. And then this has nothing to do with the matching bonuses and the elite expansion bonuses. Now it takes 6,000 people, but this is on a global level, so leaders can accomplish this in a very short period of time. For the average person, it would take a little bit of work, but remember, you only have to get 4 people personally into the system and have 50% of the volume from the left and the right. So if you find somebody on your left side and somebody on your right side that really wants to go to town, you can achieve this type of success with BTG180. Now, when you make it to presidential ambassador, or you have $100,000 that you've earned in a calendar month, whichever one comes first, the company's going to go ahead and give you a position above yourself. Now it's important to note that we cap the first time that you do this, because we know a lot of people will be able to accomplish this type of success, and we cap it though at $250,000 a month, which is $3 million a year. So I don't think too many people are going to complain, but that protects the integrity of the pools for future generations of affiliates. The second time, if you want to continually keep working, you only have to do 50% of the volume to go through the pools all over again, in essence doubling your income. And then we're going to give you a big fat bonus of $225,000, so you can go get yourself, an exotic car now, a yacht, an RV, or a home. The choice will be yours. So that's Presidential Ambassador reward choice number 2. There is a third possibility. If you keep working and help us grow a global company, we know money is not going to be the incentive, so the company's going to go take money out of the pool, not out of your pocket, and establish an orphanage in your name. But you'll be able to triple your income, so to speak. The fourth time, we're going to do the same formula, but we're going to let you choose between a church, a school, or a hospital that's being established in your name, obviously giving you the ultimate recognition and appreciation for your hard work. And of course, your team is helping kids now all over the planet. Now the final position is Presidential Elite. Simply put, more volume. When the team gets to 3 million in group volume, the company then is going to award you with another bonus, guaranteed $50,000 a month. You add that to the quarterly bonuses, that puts you into the amazing Millionaire Club, where you're earning $1 million in bonuses. Then you have to add into the equation all the VIP pool money, the visionary, mentor, community pools, and then once again, this has nothing to do with the matching and the elite expansion bonuses we talked about. Now this would be the equivalency of 12,000 global ambassadors. It would take more people at the lower packages, but I think you get the point here. This is the greatest compensation program ever devised in the industry. One minor thing we need to talk about here is how to qualify for the daily revenue share. So this is like an extra bonus. So when you get 2 customers, and if you continually using 20 BizBucks in the auction per month, this will qualify you for daily revenue share. We take 10% of the net sales every day and divide that up between all the qualified affiliates, and we multiply that by your account balance, and that's going to give you a little bit of commission each and every day moving forward. Now when it comes to customers, it takes 2 customers, and that's described as a subscription package, $50 in BTG products in our mall, or a merchant advertising a daily deal. Now we give you 30 days to do that. Within 90 days, that's 3 months, then if you want to qualify for the daily revenue pool, you will need to have at least one person that had purchased a basic package on the left side, or one person that purchased a basic package on the right side, and then you and your entire team have to simply duplicate that formula once a month. And remember, as your team gets bigger, it goes from 2 to 20 to 200 to 2,000. This becomes a non-factor. So how does one start their business with BTG180? This is a very simple process. You simply go to the person's website. They've got their own custom URL. You supply contact information, username, and a password. Then you need to select your business in the box. Now remember, depending on how you start is how quickly you can get from 10% up to 100% matching mentor bonuses from the program. Now step 3, you want to select your monthly subscription. Now once again, don't be caught with too low of a package if you know you're going to build it big real quick. So remember, to get into the mentor pool status, you have to be at least $50, Visionary $100, and VIP up to $50. And then you simply choose your form of payment. So that's our program here at BTG180. We're turning lives around. Of course, the most important life to turn around is yours. And then, of course, we sincerely hope that if we help you become successful, you'll help us create the greatest company in the world that helps underprivileged and orphan kids. And remember, anyone can make a difference, because as we contribute to our own business model and work for ourselves, we're automatically helping children in need. So if you see the opportunity, we would encourage you to join right away. And so just remember, at BTG180, not only are we turning lives around, we're saving lives. Well, this is JR saying thanks for paying attention. Regardless of your decision, I wish you all the success in the world. Once again, thanks for watching, and God bless.